Hey everyone, it's your boy the Stutter God. I'm back with another video. Now, what you see on your screen is another one of those pro-police propaganda channels. As you can see, the most viewed was released about 3 years ago, which is titled, "Here's Why You Should Run from the Police." Okay. Then you have another police officer rescues kitten from storm drain. Tulsa driver caught sleeping while using autopilot. Officer pays cab fee after passenger is unable to. Speeding traffic stop turns up 25 grams of marijuana. Wow. Weed of all things. See, that's a funny part. Weed is the least harmful drug in America. Yet, apparently this is a bad thing. Compared to, I don't know, meth, every other drug. But yeah, weed, finding about 200 grams of weed, shit, that's a world ender. That's a big deal. Man tells police he intentionally drove drunk to get arrested. Police set off suspect's whole vehicle during chase. And man gets tased after attacking homeless man. Man bites police officer after vandalism spree. Man meth dealer disarmed by picnic table turning meth dealer disarmed by picnic table during police chase. 19-year-old impaled driver crashes into police officer. Officer buys hat and gloves for a woman caught shoplifting. Police officer saves raccoon from peanut butter. So this is all propaganda right here. Like, this is all propaganda. There's not, as you can see, there's not one video of a police messing up. This is all pro police. Every single video is pro police. Every single one. There's not, not many views out here, but as you can see, this channel is going pretty big compared to the views. So, it's getting up there. It's getting up there. Especially the last video. So, here's what I want to talk about. When a police officer dies or whatever, the officer is hailed as a hero, right? And then you have people who say, like, being a police officer is the hardest job ever, and it's the most dangerous. Right? You have people who say that, right? So let's look at the facts. So we're gonna find out what's the most deadliest job in America. And you know what's the deadliest job? And you can Google this. Logging workers. The most dangerous job in America is logging. Logging workers have had a fatality accident rate that was 33 times the average job nationwide. Logging workers have harvested forests to provide the raw material for goods such as wood, paper, and cardboard, in addition to other industrial products. So, if you're a logging worker, you're 33 times more likely to die than being a police officer. And, well, 32 times more likely of dying than being a police officer. But if that's not enough for you, okay, don't worry. If that's not enough, I got something for y'all. Hold on, cause I got the facts right here. Ooh, sorry about that. So let me hold on, cause I got the facts and statistics. I just gotta scroll down for a second, cause I came prepared. I just want to make sure I don't have it wrong. Okay, here we go. So, in 2018, over 108 police officers died in the line of duty. Right? That's messed up, right? That's tragic. Don't get me wrong, that's tragic. Right? But then you have construction workers, which in the same year, there were about 259 deaths. In that same year, as this by being a construction worker. Right? And not only that, but delivery drivers in that same year, the death rate for them were about 996, if I'm correct. Let me double check. Don't worry, I'm gonna link this below, so all y'all can see it. Cause I'm gonna link this below. Cause I'm not pulling these numbers out my ass. That's literally what I'm looking at right now. I'm not. So the link for this will be below. But let me double check. I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to fuck it up. Okay, hold on. Oh, as a matter of fact, farmers in 2018, about 257 of them died just by being a farmer. The death rate for them was 257 in 2018 alone. Here we go. Delivery drivers, total deaths in 2018, 966. So I was wrong. It's not 996, it's 966. So I gotta correct myself on that one. Well, that's 966 deaths compared to police officers, which is about 103. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's about 103 deaths. But I don't want to get it wrong, because I'm gonna use these numbers later. No, 108. Okay, I was wrong. It's 108. Okay. It's 108 police officers died that same year. All right. So, let me go back up. Okay. So, let's say in the past 3 years, the number is about the same, right? So, all the way up from 2018 to 2021. So, that's about 3 years, right? All right, let me get my calculator. So, let's see. Make sure I got the numbers right. Okay. 966. Okay. So, if we take into account that, so if the same number of delivery drivers died in the past 3 years altogether, right? The same number, so it didn't change, right? We're gonna assume that, right? So altogether, about 2,898 of them died in the past 3 years. 2,898 deaths by delivery drivers. Okay, so let's do police officers. 108 plus 108. Oops. The past 3 years, going by that number, 108, about 322 of them died. That's it. 322. Let's do farmers. About 257 of them died in 2018. So, if we add that by 3, 771 of them died. 771. So, my question is, by looking at these numbers, Let me just double check something here. Oh wait, we got agricultural workers. So we really got greenhouse. Yeah, greenhouse stuff. So 157 of them died in 2018. So let's add that by 3. So keep in mind these are people that deal with plants. And I know this because I was actually into that type of thing last year. So about 157, right? Yep, 157. So 157 times 3. So adding that up, we will get 471. In the past 3 years, 471 greenhouse workers died. Wow. So, going by that, my question is, oh wait, hold on, there's more. Ground maintenance worker. About 225 of them died in 2018. Let's do the same thing. 225 plus 225 plus 225. 675 of them died in 2018. No. In the past 3 years, 675 of them died. Right? So let's say that number didn't change in the past 3 years. So if that number didn't change, altogether, there has been 375 deaths. Just by people working on ground parks, businesses, residents, and stuff like that. These are people that maintain stuff. Like these are people that their job is to do lawns, remove weeds, trimming trees, bushes, shrubs, all that stuff. That's your job, right? So they're basically making sure nothing gets out of hand. That's their job. And by doing their job, about 675 of them died last year. No, in the past 3 years. Going by the number. Going by the number of 225 of them being killed in 2018. So, going by that number and thinking if that number didn't change, that's the estimate where we got. That's the estimate. Right? And don't worry, like I said, the article will be below, so you can check this out yourself. But with that said, my question is, when a police officer dies, why are we acting like it's a big deal? Why? Because clearly you have other people doing more dangerous jobs. Clearly. Right? So, for the same thing we do with police officers, like honoring them, making sure they get justice, all that's it. Why can't we do the same thing for them? Why can't we? Why can't we honor their deaths like we do police officers? Why? Why? Explain that to me. You can't, because the only thing you're gonna say is because they're police officers, right? Because they wear blue badges. That's the only thing you can think of. Because they're all blue. That's why. Because they wear all blue. That's the only reason. The only reason. The only reason. And that's sad. That really is. That's sad. So I tell you guys that in 2018, police officers killed nearly 1,000 people. You don't believe me? Don't worry. That'll be linked down below. I'm not bullshitting. These are numbers that you can easily find just by doing a quick Google search. And that's the sad thing, because the proof is literally at their fingertips, but people still treat officers like they're fucking war veterans. And it's sad. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Because you have other people whose jobs are more dangerous. Just by going off of these numbers alone, their job is several times more dangerous. And they're doing the most basic things compared to a police officer. They're doing the most basic things. Groundskeeping. Warehouse. What about construction workers? So we not honor them? They build your home. They build my home. Go outside right now, look around. Every building you see, they build. Maybe not them specifically, but they definitely build almost every other business. And even if that's not the case, they still die more. They still die more than a cop does. And yet, we're not paying attention to them. We're not paying attention to them. And why is that? Ask yourself, why is that? Because he's a cop. Because they're cops. He or she is a cop, that's why. Everybody wants to honor them because they see videos like these and think, oh yeah, they're doing a great job. They're protecting us. All that's it. But compared to the numbers, the facts, and deaths that occur around police officers, everybody wants to ignore that. But compared to that, they're basically terrorists. And if they're not terrorists, they're people we shouldn't honor. Why? Because we're not honoring anyone else. We're not. We're not. And that's fucking sad. What's the point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make is people are dying by the hundreds compared to police officers, and we're not paying attention. We're not taking time out our day to get to know them. When they die, it's not on the news. Especially delivery drivers. They ain't on the news. And these are the people that deliver your packages. Those are the type of people. And without them, you wouldn't get anything delivered to you. At all. At all. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And yet, when a cop dies, it's all over the news. It's fucking pathetic.